control panel off this FX. Well, I'm about to change the regulator, the motor that pulls the window up. I try to put the window up. You don't hear shit. Up, down, you don't hear nothing. Sometimes you hear the motor. That means the motor is good, but this ain't doing shit. So I'm about to change the motor. I'm trying to remove the panel and do the motor. So let's get it. Okay, tools you will need. You will need some flatheads. Yeah, this floor is a little dirty. I'm gonna clean it. But yeah, flatheads. And you could use this if you want. And a screwdriver, definitely. Yeah, let's take this off, man. First things first, let's remove this. There's like a screw behind here. So you remove this flathead, pop it out, don't lose that piece. Pop that shit out. There's your screw. Oh shit, it fell. There's your screw right there. So let's take that off. Mine's small, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, don't lose that. Now let's remove this window switch right here. Just get a flathead, don't break it. If you want to break it, then you might need a new one if you want to change it. So let's take this corner. Let's use a little flathead. See, pop it up like that. You see how little this thing is? I don't know if you see, it's a glare, but this is a little flathead, a little thin. Take this, pop it up. I'm sure you pop it up like that. If you use one of these big ones, pop it up. Okay, now it's two connectors right here. One here, just push on it, take it out. Other one, same thing. Okay, it's off. Put it somewhere safe. Now, some people don't know that. Don't pull on this. Don't just pull on it. Think that's it. There's a secret bolt in here. You just pull this off. See, like that. And there's screws in there. I don't know if you see. Turn on the flash. There you go. See, there's one there, one over here. Let's take those off. Screwdriver. If your screwdriver is long enough, this one don't look like it's long enough. I'm gonna get a longer one. Okay, got a longer one that'll fit in there. So let's take those two bolts off. As soon as you loosen it, I took it out with a screwdriver. Like try and take it out. Sometimes, I mean, you can use a magnet if you have one, but or your finger if it fits in there. I try to do this, you know. See, just like that. See how it's coming out. Don't let it go in. There you go. Fell on the floor. Now we're gonna pull on this. It pops out and it's already, you know, loose little. Pop it out. Push it just like that. Okay. Now we're gonna lift it up. Make sure you don't pull on it because you gotta disconnect. There's a light there. You should disconnect and other stuff. You'll see. You see what I'm talking about. Okay, like that. Boom. And this thing fell off. That was here. Plastic piece. Okay. See what I'm talking about? Connector right here. This one right there. That's one. Take that off. And your door lock and your door handle. Yeah, so you pull on it here. Put this up. And this. Almost all Infinities are like this. Take this off. All that. Almost all of them. And the last one, the light over here. There's a connector on it. Take that off. Just like that. There you go. And this plastic piece right here. This goes right here. It's right here. So you just pull it off. If you want. You could keep it there if you want. Now, put this in a safe spot. I'm putting it in the trunk. Now, you have to take this whole thing off, because I'm gonna replace this whole thing, because I got another one right there, same thing, everything's attached to it. So I'm gonna just take the other one and just put it on here. If it's in good condition, I'm gonna just put it on there. If not, I'm gonna just switch the regulators only. Okay, now we're gonna have a final way to keep this window up. I have a pump wedge over here you could use. This is the best thing I use, because you don't have to sometimes you have to use tape to do that. I used to do that. Tape, wrap around it over here to the other side so you don't fall down. It will crack a little bit with the tape, but the wedge, this is gonna keep it up. It's gonna stay up. So if you have a partner or something, let them hold it up while you put the wedge, like right here in the window, like in here. All right, let's do that. Now let's remove this cord out the way. It's gonna be in the way, so let's remove this with the you can use this right here. Take it off. Take this thing off the speaker. That's gonna come out all together with everything. So let's remove these like so. This one. This. Now disconnect this from this, the motor, the regulator motor connector. Squeeze that and just pull on it and just put this to the side like that. Put me in the way. Now let's remove all these tins you see on here. This, take this bar out off first. It's in the way. Take this shit off. Okay. Now it says take all these off, because might as well. The regulator gonna fall in there and the window's already secured. So it's just take every tin that you see on here off, except for the speakers. Leave the speakers. I don't think you need to take that off. I think the speaker comes off. Take a picture of the whole door so you remember which screw go to where, because sometimes you forget. Okay, so let's take this off, all of them, every single one of them. Okay, now it's stuck on there, so you gotta take like a flathead or something and just pry it out. It's like this. See, every corner, just pry it out. Okay, keep doing that till it pops off. Okay, so you take this off right here, put it somewhere. Put it right here. See what I'm talking about? You don't have to take off the speaker bolts because it stays on there. Now we're gonna take this out and put the other one. You see how these broke on there? This thing, it broke off. So that's why the window won't go up. Plus, my damn window the motor don't even work. I checked it and shit don't work. So let's get the other one. I mean, you can pull this out. Pull this out right here. Usually you're supposed to take these tins right here, take those off and put it right here. Put it here. These right here, the seat. You're supposed to put it right here. So let's remove this right here and put it there. Okay, that's a 10 mil. Tens. Take this off. Okay, if yours came off like mine, I put some silicone on there, and I'm gonna put the regulator on there and let it sit on there for, you know, probably you know, let it sit for like an hour or whatever. But I'm just let it sit all day because this car is just sitting here. We're gonna take this off because there's no way you're gonna take bolt the 10 in there. So we're gonna take this off with the screws right here. See the silver screws? That, and the motor. 1, 2, 3. Let's take those off. Okay, once you let this sit, you see that silicone that's on there? It's pretty tight, so it's not gonna go nowhere. Yeah, so should be good. Both sides. Now, take these off. Just put a motor right here. Motor. Okay. Move this grommet, squeeze, and push in like that. Okay. If you want, you could reuse this, but I'm gonna still use the old one that was already on there. Now, let's just, same way you took it out, let's put it up here in these align them with these holes right here. There, so the 10 is right there. Let's line it up. Okay, this is gonna be the easy part, but this side is a little harder. If you get a 10 wrench, you can fit in there. I squeeze the bolt in there because you know, I went to the side like this, put like that, and squeeze the bolt in there and screw it on with my hand first. Then use a screwdriver or a 10 wrench to tighten that. Or some people, you know, they get that little on there a little and just drop the window, or they just drop this down and the window down and align it, but nah, too much work. So got my bolt in. Now let's put I'll put the old one on. Okay, now we're gonna grab this and align it here, so we can connect this behind the speaker and all that. So okay, so we're gonna have to take that speaker off so we could align the regulator to this plate. You see what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna put this up and take out that speaker, the 3 bolts, those are 10s, and go from there. So if you can, when you take off the speaker, well, if you can reach your hand and put the motor in. 1, 2, 3, put the motor, or you just do what I did and just put it behind here before you connect this to the door. So I did that first. Now I'm gonna tighten these bolts for the motor and continue putting this on. Okay, I got all these bolts on the I got those on. So now I'm gonna go under here like this and align this with try to align this with the. Okay, so to put these on, these are the silver bolts. You put your hand here and like squeeze it into this, so the holes line up. You might have to push it up a little to line it, because mine was a little bit down, so I have to push the window had to go a little up to line these holes. So same thing with this side. Put your hand here, align it. If it has to go up, push it up. You go in here. If your hand fit in here, you could go in there. But I'm gonna line this up and bolt it on. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little cheat code to if you can't get that up, or your hands over here inside there to reach here, you could use like a flathead, skinny flathead. You know, I fucked mine up a little bit. You see how that shit looks? I fucked it up a little. But if you have this or a skinnier flathead that could hold right, you put it inside the hole of the regulator. You put it inside and just align it. You could do the top first, bolt that on first, then do the bottom, because the top will probably be aligned first. Well, it was aligned first. Tighten that bolt, then do the bottom, align it. You can use your hand to hold it, then tighten that bolt, and you're good. Let's test the window, see if it works. Let's test the window first before you put everything back together and shit don't work. Connect this here. Just like that. Now let's take the switch, connect that, and now let's turn on the car. You ain't got started, but I just started because I left the door open. I wanted to charge, don't want it to die. Now let's test the window. You see, it's working. Before it wasn't doing nothing. Now it goes up and down. go. See what I was talking about. See, if you can't get to the bolt, you can just drop it. Tighten that bolt right here on this side, the left side. Tighten that. And that's it. You can do this side over here too. It drops here too. If you drop the window and you want to tighten over here, you can do that. But I did it my way. If you want to follow that, you can. Alright, now let's put everything back together and wrap it up. Alright, let's put the window up. Okay. Don't forget to put this on. You need that. It goes this way, small side or to the big side. Put your speaker on, 3 bolts. Connect the speaker. It's this brown wire right here. Just like that. Now let's connect these to the door. That goes there. If it's still on there. Okay. If it don't, then fuck it. Leave it. Most important, connect your motor. Okay, now let's get the panel and slap that shit on there. The rest goes to the panel and the switch. Okay, first put this on. This goes on the top. Connect all your wires. Connect these. The one that's an L shape goes on the top, and the ball shape goes at the bottom. Same way you took it out the first time. And the bottom switch, don't forget to plug that. I mean the bottom light. Plug that. And put the panel on. Oh yeah, forgot to put the things that belong here. If you took this off the window, put that on. Then put the panel. Okay, make sure you take out the wires you need for the switch. Don't forget those. Sometimes people forget it inside there, then you have to rip off the panel again. Now let's put the bolts. That goes in here. Goes inside there. There's 2 bolts, one there, one at the bottom, and one here. There's a 10 in there and a 10 in here. This gonna give you problems to go in there. Me, I just hold it on the ratchet and just put it in there mad quick, and I got it. So if you have a magnet one or something that can hold that 10, you goosh, you good. So this one is just a screw. Put it in there, and don't forget the cap. Sometimes I'll be losing this thing. Put it in here. Oh, it goes the other way. It goes this way. So it goes this way. Okay, it's on there. Now let's forget the trim. Top of this right here. It snaps on there. And your switch. Put the switch on. So when you put it on, it goes in there like that. And that's it. Done deal. Okay, once you're done, you double check the door, make sure all the buttons work, all the windows work with the switch, and yeah, that's it. Done deal. Oh, if you have any questions, you already know, comment below, give me Instagram, Jules Mechanics, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Later.